Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. We got 12 matchups on this NHL slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. If you guys like betting on NHL player props, you already know, go ahead and sign up with Parlay Play. Get some free entries when you guys sign up. Use them on this slate. Might get lucky, get some nice wins. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty busy day today. We got 12 matchups, starting with the New Jersey Devils versus the Dallas Stars. Dallas opening up as home favorites at minus 260. The Devils plus 220 with the over-under at 6.5. The last three head-to-head, Dallas 3-0. The over just 0-2 in the last two matchups. The Devils have a couple players questionable, one player out. Dallas does have a couple players questionable as well. The Devils on a 5-game losing streak right now. They're 2-8 in their last 10. Dallas 7-3 in their last 10, coming off that Toronto loss. The Devils 0-9 on the road. Yeah, I'm liking the Stars here at home against a struggling Devils team on a losing streak, and just 0-9 on the road. They cannot get it done on the road here. Yeah, gonna roll with the Stars at home. Next matchup, we have the Washington Capitals versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins opening up as home favorites at minus 150. Washington plus 130 with the over-under at 6. The last three head-to-head, Washington 2-1-0. The overs hit in each of the last three matchups. I do see Washington does have one player questionable. Pittsburgh, they have 4 players questionable. Washington 6-4 in their last 10. Pitt 4-6 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a 3-0 loss against the Rangers. Yeah, I think there's good value with the Capitals here on the road. Betting the slightly better head-to-head team here. Penguins coming into this on a 3-game losing streak. Washington coming off a nice Tampa Bay win. I think there's good value with Washington, especially for a money line play. But yeah, catching a Penguins team that is struggling right now, I want to take the Capitals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Florida Panthers versus the Nashville Predators. Florida opening up as road favorites at minus 135. Nashville plus 115 with the over-under at 7. The last 10 head-to-head, Florida 6-3-1. The overs hit in 5 out of the last 10 matchups. Nashville just has one player questionable. That's pretty much it. Florida 9-1 in their last 10. On a 6-game winning streak. Nashville 6-4 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Florida 5-1 on the road. Nashville 5-0 at home. You're catching two good teams here. Florida on a 6-game winning streak. I mean, Florida's just been playing such good hockey. Hard to fade Florida here, even on the road. I feel like you could kind of lean either way here. I don't hate Nashville as a puck line play, but I'm still riding Florida on the road with this 6-game winning streak. Next matchup, we have the Calgary Flames versus the Seattle Kraken. Calgary opening up as road favorites at minus 225. Seattle plus 185 with the over-under at 6. These teams have played twice before. Calgary winning both of those matchups. The over in the matchup is split 1-1. No major injuries here. Seattle does have 2 players questionable. Calgary on a 3-game winning streak. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Seattle 5-5 in their last 10, coming off a nice Chicago win. Seattle just 3-8 at home. Yeah, we're rolling with Calgary here. They've already beat them twice this season. hard to trust the Seattle team at home where they've been pretty bad. Give me the Flames on the road. Next matchup, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit opening up as a home favorite at -115. Columbus -105 with the over-under at 6.5. The last three head-to-head, Columbus 2-1-0. The overs hit on 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Columbus does have one player questionable. Same with Detroit. Columbus 2-8 in their last 10. They've been struggling. Detroit 3-7 in their last 10. They are coming off a 2-game winning streak though. Coming off a nice Winnipeg win and Bruins. Columbus 1-5 on the road right now. Both teams struggling. Detroit on a winning streak. You can actually get them +1.5 here. Not in love with this matchup, but I think I'm going to take Detroit +1.5 at home. On a 2-game winning streak. Got a tiny bit of momentum here. Give me Detroit puck line at home. Next matchup, we have the Montreal Canadiens versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto opening up as a home favorite at -420. Montreal +320 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Montreal 6-4-0. The overs hit in 3 out of the last 10 matchups. Montreal has a couple players out for this matchup here. Montreal 4-6 in their last 10. They did beat Toronto 4-2 in their last meeting. Toronto 7-3 in their last 10. Toronto 5-0 at home here. Yeah, I like Toronto here. I know Montreal did win the last matchup. Montreal going to be missing some players, and I just think it's going to be tough for them to get a win on the road where Toronto's been great at home. Give me the Maple Leafs at home. Next matchup, we have the Ottawa Senators versus the New York Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -270. Ottawa +220 with the over-under at 6. The last 10 head-to-head, Ottawa 6-4-0. The overs hit in 2 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Ottawa going to be missing a couple players. Have another player questionable. Rangers have a couple players questionable as well. Ottawa 5-5 in their last 10, coming off a Nashville loss. Rangers 7-3 in their last 10. On a 2-game winning streak, coming off a nice Pittsburgh win. Rangers 14-6 at home. Yeah, I'm liking the Rangers here. I don't really trust Ottawa in this matchup. Going to be missing some players. Rangers 2-1-0 in their last 3 head-to-head. Going to roll with the Rangers at home. Next matchup, we have the Anaheim Ducks versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 3 head-to-head, the Flyers 2-1-0. The over just 0-3 in the last 3 matchups. Anaheim does have one player questionable. Philly has one player questionable as well. Anaheim 1-9 in their last 10. Philly 4-6 in their last 10, coming off a Columbus win. Anaheim 1-6 on the road. 1-13 in their last 14. They've just been awful. Both teams haven't been playing very good at all here. I'm going to have to lean with the Flyers at home. Not in love with it, but, you know, coming off a Columbus win. They're 2-1 in their last 3. And Anaheim, they've been so bad this last month. Hard to trust them, even on the puck line. Give me the Flyers at home. Next matchup, we have the New York Islanders versus the St. Louis Blues. Blues opening up as home favorites at -150. The Islanders +130 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Islanders 7-1-2. The overs hit in 3 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see St. Louis does have one player questionable. The Islanders 7-3 in their last 10. St. Louis 7-3 in their last 10. They're on a 4-game winning streak right now. St. Louis 6-1 in their last 7, 4-1 at home. Yeah, on a nice win streak. St. Louis here playing good hockey. Islanders playing pretty well as too, 5-1 in their last 6. I'm gonna lean with St. Louis here. They've been good at home, on a nice little win streak here. I don't hate the Islanders on the puck line. I think they can definitely cover. I'm gonna take the Blues at home here. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Coyotes versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas opening up as home favorites at -360. Arizona plus 280 with the over-under at 6. The last 10 head-to-head, Vegas 7-3-0. The overs hit in 5 out of the last 10 matchups. Vegas does have one player questionable. Arizona 2-8 in their last 10. Vegas 7-3 in their last 10. They are 5-1 in their last 6. Arizona 0-6 on the road against Vegas. Vegas 5-1 at home, where they've been playing pretty good hockey. Yeah, hard to fade Vegas at home, where they've been good. Arizona's been playing pretty bad. Back-to-back games of them only scoring 1 goal. Give me Vegas at home. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Avalanche versus the Edmonton Oilers. Colorado opening up as a road favorite at -130. Edmonton plus 110 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Colorado 2-1-0. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. No injuries to really report for either side. Colorado 8-2 in their last 10. They're on a 5-game winning streak. Edmonton 7-3 in their last 10. They're on a 6-game winning streak here. Colorado did win the last matchup 3-2. Colorado 5-1 on the road, where they've been really good. Edmonton on this nice win streak here. I feel like you can lean either way. Colorado did get the nice win last time, but I like Edmonton plus 1.5 at home. Even at plus 110 on a 6-game winning streak, playing good hockey. I mean, both teams on win streaks, 2 great teams here. So I feel like you could go either way, but I'm going to roll with Edmonton plus 1.5 at home. And then the last matchup, we have the San Jose Sharks versus the Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver opening up as home favorites at -145. San Jose plus 125 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Vancouver 3-0. The overs hit in each of those last 3 matchups. San Jose does have 3 players questionable. Vancouver has 2 players questionable. San Jose on a 5-game losing streak right now. You know, they've had a pretty rough run right now. Vancouver on a 2-game winning streak here. 4-6 in their last 10. San Jose just 2-10 on the road. Not in love with this matchup here. I think I'm going to lean with the home team here. Rolling with Vancouver on a 2-game winning streak up against this San Jose team that's hasn't won in the month of April yet. On a 5-game losing streak. Give me Vancouver at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.